Game Art.
Welcome, guys, to the start of a new Let's Play. As after a couple of years ago, playing Grandia 1 for the first time, thanks to the HD Remaster Collection, we now finally undertake the story of Ryudo in Grandia 2. So let's see what a generation of changes will bring to this game. Let's see what story awaits us in another world. I guess we'll find out more as we let the story unfold. So without further ado, let's begin of course, commentated, play by me, Let's Play of the game right now.
Don't let me down, Skye. Skye, over here!
Ryudo, I cannot take much more of this.
Quit your belly aching and fly, damn it! Whoa! I finished the job, didn't I?
Yes, in your own crude fashion. Here, take your money.
Father, don't be rude. I'm so sorry.
Don't bother, I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't care for her or the kindness of strangers. What is it, Skye?
Ryudo, looks like we have another job.
Hey, not already. I'm still sore from that fall. No thanks to you. Ouch! Okay. Skye, all right already. It's good to have work, right? It says the Church of Granas wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granas, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A job's a job, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what it means to be a Geohound.
Guess I better watch out for Geodive. Welcome to the channel, says Rick, as our game begins. So, X forward. Let's try and find out our controls. Start is our option menu. Oh my god. With a really crazy way of, like, making things happen. Move magic, cast by who? What? I have 10 seconds slash. Upward slash from below. Cancel effect. It's all good there. My wife's off free tea before I've even begun. This is a good stream start. Right, let's have a look around, see what we're doing. You get some wound salve. Can't walk in mud. Can't run in mud. Don't know if you want to call that mud or not. Is that an enemy? Poison antidote. Well, that's a save point. We know that much. Anything else to grab here? The compass will lead the way, right? Maybe? So is this a save point then? Recover and save game. Sure, I'll drop my first save as we very much start off. There's no memory cards. You can save faster than that. We're past those times. That menu looks more flashy than practical. Yeah, with the up and down, I'd say. Of course, first playthrough. We've got to figure out things. We've got a Blizzard Charm. I keep thinking like X will be the menu, but it's just start. I don't know why when I press X it says forward, but okay. Equipment. There we go. So I'm actually already fully equipped. So the Blizzard Charm's there. Level 5 Blizzard Resistance. It would lower my defense by 4 because I've got a leather brace. I'm assuming that I'd rather have the leather brace on at the moment. I've also got a Geo Blade. I do wonder what the whole not liking his kind is about, though. These are story threads that we'll figure out later on. Hello. Does attacking you in the back get me any bonuses? What do we have? Combo, moves and magic. I mean, we can try our Tensei Ken Slash if we want to. Upper slash and below. No, he's going faster. Ha.
Tensei Ken Slash!
That works.
These guys were no real challenge.
There's a fair bit of my green bar up, though, for my mouthless character. Those were the days. Alright then. Well, that's great when there's a spider literally hanging out above me. We've got a wound salve, a hand grenade, and Yomi's elixir. I don't know what each one of which does, but I guess we'll find out in time. So I've got critical, which should have a lower hit chance based on the previous stuff. We've got escape, AI, evade, defend on the bottom tab. Combo will do by me. I want to see how much damage we roughly do about. Sway. Ooh, we swayed.
These guys were no real challenge.
Swaying's pretty good. Swaying is overpowered. The question is, what are those items that I just managed to procure? Yomi's elixir revives the fallen character. Wound salve restores HP. Medicinal herb restores less. The poison antidote is obviously what it sounds like. A hand grenade has a power of 300. That's all we need to know, I guess. To Carbo Village. They must grow potatoes. And it's not all voiced. Bye, Elena. See you later. I'm sorry, Tessa. I would join you if I could. I wonder why I'm not permitted to leave with you. I guess your role is more important than ours. Don't worry, we'll do all the preparations for the ceremony. Tessa, we have to get going. Oh, all right. See you later, Elena. Let's go. Elena, it's time for the service. You want to return now? Yes, you were right. Don't worry, we've hired a bodyguard. You'll catch up with us safely. Please, take care of yourselves. And Tessa, I will see you later. Now, Elena, let's go back. Thank you for all your hard work. Probably none of our concern. Are they collecting tithes? There's enough. What do they do? Storm through your door and beat charity out of you? I understand they're off to a tower outside the village to drive away evil spirits. We're very fortunate to have the sisters. Evil spirits? Yes, things are fine around here during the day, but when the sun goes down, all kinds of terrible monsters are about. What about the girl who stayed behind? Oh, Miss Elena. She's a Songstress of Granas. She sings such pretty songs for us. Maybe she will join after the service. Don't look like you're from around here. Word of advice, don't venture about at night. Huh? They needed a bodyguard. What's this about driving out evil spirits? I see main character isn't very good at putting two and two together then. The sisters will exorcise the devil at the tower outside the village. How fortunate to have sisters like them. This isn't part of the deal. Whatever. Let's see what they have to say at the church. Yeah, there seems to be no other way. Excuse me, where do we find the church? That's easy. Just go straight. You can't miss it. It's the large building at the end of the road. But I need to check out places. Is there like items in barrels? Oh, I can make the barrels go boing. General store of Carbo. Why have you got a question mark head? Is there something you want to know about combat? Oh, your tutorial. Beginning tutorial. No. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oops. Why are you leaving your stock on the floor? Welcome to my shop. Look around. Take your time. It's a fair bit more interactable than I thought they'd be. So you can buy better weapons here, a Fox and a Shemshir, but they cost quite a bit more than what I've got. Climbing boots. Jewelry, a heavy stone, Null's knockback. Regional items. If you're worried about how to fight monsters, ask that guy. Don't get cocky just because you're a Geohound. But I'm a Geohound. I can do things. Why has he got like a cross surfboard? So what was this place? Oh, the inn. Okay. Question is, what can I interact with? What can I do? You and Tanner, rest now, recover your strength. I'm fine with exploring a little bit more. Oh, what are we here? We don't see the likes of your kind around here very often. Geohound, do you know someone here? Nah, I've been asked here. You know anything about the Church of Gulanis? Yeah, I do. They're nice people. They help out a lot. Something a cretin like you could never understand. Father Carius is the priest there. He's very well respected around here. Tends to the sick no matter the affliction. Took care of my daughter once. He's not like you. He's not blinded by money. He's no Geohound. What do you want here anyway, huh? When people like you start to show up, greed takes over. Damn Geohound. We get it. We get it. I guess it's the only way to put it. Grandma read the signs and she said something about the powers of darkness. Something bad is supposed to happen. I don't understand, but I'm sure we'll be alright if we have each other. That's it, as long as my beloved husband is with me. Well, love is not exactly my field. Geohounds are rarely given the opportunity to gain any experience, you know? Okay. Bad harvest, epidemics, I didn't hear any good news lately. As long as my husband is with me, nothing worries me. He's enough to keep me happy all the time. Oh well, lucky you. You'll soon realize the pitfalls of your optimism. Ryudo, must you always try to bring people down with you? Let it be cheerful, you cynical grouch. And we're full of edge. He's been so tired lately. Out all day searching for nuts and berries. Today I'll make his favorite dish. So it looks like everyone has free conversation dialogues to scroll through. The other day, Eleanor taught me a new song. It's called the Song of Light, or a hymn to Granas. Praise be the name. Do you want to hear it? A hymn to Granas, sir? I don't think so. I'm not too big on hymns. For the morning light, the word abounds. A miracle is brought to pass. There, I bet you feel better now, huh? Nope. Honestly, Ryudo, you could say something nice to the kid. Sheesh, first the Granas gal, now you? Look, I don't do religion, okay? That's all. Grandpa always said he felt better after hearing me sing the Song of Light. Well, I guess I'm just not good enough yet then. I'll have to practice harder. Boom, boom. The crops are scarce lately, and nowadays I have to climb over a couple of hills to look for them. Ain't never been like this before. Wait a second. I'm confused. Crops are usually things you grow in an established place, not forage for. But whatever. You're not the only person who's been saying that, old man. I hear it everywhere. But, aren't you a bit old to be working so hard? It ain't the working. Folks should help each other in times like these. Not helping would weigh heavy on me, sonny. Yeah, right. See the girl say? That's my granddaughter. Good harvest or bad, I do what I need to do to keep a smile on her face. Now, I ain't saying she's got the voice of an angel, but Amia's singing's magic. It takes my cares away, and that's a fact. Uh-huh. Singing takes something away from me too, old man. You are despicable. A good harvest or bad, I'll do what I have to do to keep my little granddaughter singing. I don't mind a few aches and pains. I can get over any of these hills. You can. So yes, exploration. Maybe we can get some story beats from talking after all. Our harvest of fruits and vegetables haven't been too good lately. I wonder if it's the same elsewhere. During my travels, I've noticed others complaining of bad harvests as well. Yeah, I figured that we weren't the only village having such a hard time. No times are tough, but this village is still better off than most, thanks to the Church of Granas. I hear that folks in some places can't even get enough to eat. Most places aren't that bad off, but things are difficult everywhere, for everyone. Sheesh, if you're in such dire straits, why don't you pray to that precious Granas of yours to help you out? We've been married for 1 year now. Our lives haven't gotten any easier, but we do have our love, and that's enough for me. The woman I love, I don't mind having to spend all day scrounging for food on the mountain. So I guess that's the other half of the lady over there. They're very in love. So who have I spoken to and who haven't I? There's another house here. Carbo House 4. That must mean we've got a 2 and a 3 to visit too. Are you a traveller? We have some delicious jam, so would you like to try some? Jam? No, I'll pass. I can't stand sweet food. That is rather odd. It does not appear that they can harvest enough fruit to make this jam. Oh yes, Father Carius taught us how to plant and tend orchards. That's why we have enough fruit. We have orchards thanks to Father Carius and the other people of the church. That's why we can make jam. They also help us harvest the fruit and build fences and such. They are really helpful. Interesting. What is the matter, Ryudo? I just thought the church landed itself a pretty good deal out of all their help. We have orchards thanks to Father Carius and the other people of the church. That's why we can make jam. I think there's actually a repeat, so that's so cool. Seems talking birds are normal this world. Yeah, no one's reacted, have they? I don't know what to do. The orchards are hardly producing. Oh, what? But just talk about jam. Nothing to sell and barely enough to eat ourselves. As more than we said of other towns, many are starving. You should count yourself lucky to have what you do. Barely eating is still motivated to make some gold. Ha! My kind of people indeed. Making money? Heavens no. That's not what we sell to the merchants. We just want other villagers to enjoy the good food. My wife complained that we didn't have enough of that good jam we just made to share with other people. Guess it's just as Father Carius said. All this misfortune must be the work of Valmar. How terrible. There we go. What's this Valmar? My wife was complaining we did... Oh, okay, say the same thing. Story beats. We learn by talking. Oh, well. What are we here? Come and ask Lord Granas for help? Everyone needs help these days. Hardly. Apparently, Granas has a keen sense of irony. The church wants my help. Where is the church, anyway? It's right over there. But the church hiring a geohound? That's a new one. You know, I've never heard of the church hiring a geohound. I don't get it. I mean, why would the church... Does this guy think he knows me? Well, we're almost in the same business. The name's Manch the prospector. That's right, I'm a prospector. We prospectors were just out in the nearby mountains looking for the mother lode. That's right, couldn't find it though. Well, it is called the mother lode for a reason. It's supposed to be hard to find. Your sarcasm is not appreciated. Anyway, we should start thinking. Maybe a few prayers to Gulanis would help. And here you are, humbly before Lord Gulanis. We go into the church, see? We say a few prayers and bada boom, the mother lode. 2 mother loads. Anyway, there's the way to the church. Hey, do you want to try a few prayers yourself? Can't hurt. See what I'm saying? So he had 4 conversation dialogues. The sisters have all gone to Garmia Tower in the Black Forest. I hope they're all right. Well, I should reward their piety, right? I hope so. There are so many monsters in that region. I can't help but worry. The other day we were coming back from the orchards and there's that stretch of road that passes by the Black Forest. We heard this monster screech, and when we turned, it was just staring at us. We threw everything down and just ran. Strange things are happening everywhere. You would be wise to not wander about if you can help it. Unless you're professionals like us. It may be an important ceremony, but I'm not sure the sisters should have gone to such a dangerous place to perform it. Right, there's obviously more to talk to here, but maybe I can talk to them in a bit. Oh, I'm so disappointed there is no mass today at church. Now I won't hear that Songstress's beautiful voice today. Songstress? Mass? Yeah, I do not know what this is all about. We just came to report for work. Oh, of course, forgive me. Normally there is a mass in the evening and a songstress sings for us. The songstress here is said to have a beautiful voice and is renowned throughout these parts. I came to see if it's true. Songstress, huh? So this girl can make a living just by singing. Wow, some people have all the luck. Oh no, she works in the village during the day with everyone else. She only sings at the evening mass. She must be pretty devoted. Songstress has a voice so beautiful that everyone here in the region knows about her. I even forced my husband to do my chores on top of his, so that I could come and hear her. It was worth it. I bet it was. Alright, should we head in for now? There's a lot of talking. A song? Maybe it's that songstress. Shh. Strange. It's calming. Sounds like it's coming from inside. Let's take a look.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
Elena, is something the matter? Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
A Geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Skye. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
They do all have iron boots, but my god, Ryudo. Please be patient. I intend to hire you, but there are details I must explain to the person you'll be escorting. Yeah, I don't care what you have to explain. Do it and do it quickly. I don't like being kept waiting. I apologize. I must ask you to wait at the inn. I will be there later to explain everything. Fine, but remember, I haven't agreed to anything. Yet. Ryudo, you should perhaps take some time to consider... It's alright, shut it already. I'll listen to his offer. Good. Excuse me, just how much longer do you intend to keep me waiting? As I said earlier, I will come for you when I have finished talking to your companion. Alright, I'll be waiting. Just hurry it up, would you? So that's the dialogue there. It's quite interesting to see so many familiar voice actors as well in the relative start of their careers, I guess would be the way of putting it. Not allowed in. He's giving off the distinct odor of someone who hasn't socialized too much. I take you for a Geohound, am I not right? It's in your eyes, lad, the same eyes I had at your age. Do tell, this ought to be entertaining. Well, about enough of Songstress tales from the old baton. You came at the right time, lad. Let me tell you a tale. A tale of a man called Flying Jim Phoenix, the only man to fall to the depths of the Granite Cliffs and live to tell the tale. Look, Gramps, no one survives a fall from the Granite Cliffs. Believe what you will, my lad, but a real Geohound would know that my tale is true. There he was, just taking in the view, when up behind him came a cowardly gang of monsters who pushed him over the edge. Down he fell into the depths, but his fall was broken. He began to climb, and climb he did till he emerged like a phoenix. Oh, I see now. That's why you call him Flying Jim Phoenix. Do you gum your food the way you gum your stories? Now hold on to your hat, lad. What if I were to tell you that Flying Jim is still alive? Alive he is, standing before you. Why the face? Ah, so you don't believe me, eh? Very well. If you're a true Geohound, then go to the depths of that very same chasm and see with your own eyes where I carved my name. How ridiculous. Listen up, Gramps. I would not be a Geohound if I had any interest in your delusional ravings. Well, that's the story of Flying Jim Phoenix, and you won't hear it told better anywhere. No need to thank me, lad. I enjoyed it. Don't worry. I won't. I just about had it with the old lady's prattle about Songstress. This Songstress that. I needed a break, I did indeed. I tell you, Ryudo, but he hasn't heard a word you've said. Maybe he hasn't. Eleanor, help me. Leo's trying to beat me up again. Eleanor! Eleanor! Get your eyes checked, kid. I'm not Eleanor. What? You're not? Well, then go find Eleanor for me. Eleanor! Eleanor! The other Sisters of Granas. Why do you want the Songstress? Because she's so cool. Eleanor's nice to me whenever Leo makes me mad. You get beat up a lot of her. Wuss. So the other sisters don't care? Yeah, they do. They're all really nice. Tessa, Ismene, Isolde, Eludis, Delda, everybody. But Eleanor's the nicest and the prettiest. Eleanor's the nicest and the prettiest of all the Sisters of Granas, so I want Eleanor. Eleanor! Help me, Eleanor! You're beating up on me again, Eleanor! Are there any kids in this world who aren't completely annoying? We'll get used to them, I'm sure. Are those sisters going to be alright, going off to that weird tower for an exorcism? An exorcism? Those churchgoers are off to an exorcism. some sort of supreme deity. Granas sure does know how to dodge responsibility. Sends all his lackeys to do his work. What a thing to say! Dear little Tessa and the others in the church work so hard so that you can live happily. Little Tessa and the other sisters of Granas think of many ways to keep the world from being covered in darkness. Be thankful. So they sit and think all day. Skye, why does everyone else get the easy jobs? We rely on chopping stuff to bits for cash. They do much more than just think. They help this village with every ounce of their being. They're our greatest blessing. Ah, so the Granas church folk help out around the village, eh? People in Church of Granas are just like family to us all. We worry about them going into danger. Oh, scoundrels like you wouldn't know anything about that, though. Look, I'm happy enough to live as I do. Who needs family when you've got a sharp wit and a, bird? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The monsters from the Black Forest have lately begun to come out around the village. I fear that someday my wife or children might be attacked. The world has become a dangerous place. Logic dictates the dense forests are to be the nesting grounds for monsters. Don't let the women and kids near. There are times when they have to go near the Black Forest to tend the orchards. But the Black Forest is full of monsters. What do we do when we have to go tend the orchards? You figure that out yourselves. You could hire a Geohound, but I'm booked, so you're going to have to find some other solution. Black Forest monsters, eh? But we got no money to hire Geohounds in this town. We do have something... We do have to do something about those monsters. I didn't know I could do that. I can only kick one. Oops. I'm too strong. So yeah, we're going to check out every town like this as we go through the Let's Play. So be prepared for a ton of dialogue. And for me to maybe miss an NPC or two, because there's so many of them, aren't there? Hey, are you a Geohound? What if I am? Aren't Geohounds known for being savage? You don't bath, and you drink the blood of the monsters you slaughter, right? Close, add an E. We bathe in the blood of our kill. Yeah. Hey, Geohound guy, what does monster meat taste like anyway? I'm not like a little kid, and I've been needing a bath lately. Gross, you don't eat kids, do you? Not unless they're too nosy for their own good. Oh yeah, Geohounds are known to be huge liars too. Ah, liars is it? Well, maybe we are, kid. Or maybe we aren't. Maybe we tell the truth, but no one wants to hear it. Ryudo, children are impressionable. Stop filling his head with nonsense. Doesn't matter, he'll believe what he wants to believe. And that's a repeat dialogue there. Gonna eat the kid soon. Oh there, young one. I ain't ever seen you before. You want to talk to old granny? The only thing I'm good for now is telling tales and folks' fortunes. Do you want to hear anything? Oh, okay. So this looks like it might have some actual relevant content in it. The Tale of Valmar's Moon. 2 moons in the heavens, the second one false. Misfortune it is, an abomination. When the moon brings the darkness, then shall the abomination appear. Darkness and doom shall reign over all. So you're telling me the moon is the sign of Valmar? Wow, you've got a vice grip on the obvious. What a clever lad. I just guess you're too smart for me to tell you something you don't already know. Right, what did you tell me about now? The battle of good and evil. Long, long ago, the world was split in two. Light and darkness fought a bitter war that lasted for ages. But finally, Granas, the Lord of Light, defeated Valmar, the Devil of Darkness. Exhausted from the battle, Granas slept. Right, Granas won, I know. But then how come the tale doesn't end with a happily ever after? Because there wasn't one, I guess. Look about you, clever lad. Can't you see the misfortune left over from the battle? Right, what's the last bit? My own fortune, if I'm right in saying. Why, it can't be. But it is! Your palm speaks of women trouble, yet it also speaks of a great love. Never before have I seen such a palm. Woman trouble and a great love? For Ryudo? Check again, old woman. Skye, you taking this seriously? Listen, Granny, woman trouble, love, not me, not ever. Sure. You must be the Geohound. It's so good of you to come here to help us. Whoa, now, Gramps, you feeling well? For future reference, no one thanks a Geohound. Everybody hates us, remember? Oh, no, I'm grateful for the dangerous job you're doing. Slaying monsters was something I could never do. Oh, well, I have been despised before, but never thanked. The Geohound slays monsters and settles disputes. It's a tough job and a fine profession. There are no bad professions. People are all equal. It's wrong to look down on those who perform a job I don't want to do. Very well put, Gramps. What's the matter, Skye? Cat got your tongue? I'm not used to being thanked. I'm relishing in this rare occasion. That's a darn fine profession. I like this guy. So I think we must have talked to everyone. Maybe at this juncture. We've been to the center of town. We've been to the sides. I think we've done all our discussing. So I guess we now head to the inn that was told for us. Yeah, we're gonna stop by, chat, taking the scenery in every town that we go by. Now I need to rest. The priest told me to wait here, you know. The priest told me to wait here. Oh yes, he'll be along shortly. Why don't you take a seat over there? Tell him to make it quick. I believe there's a Geohound waiting for me. A Geohound? There is a man over there. A Geohound, father. What need have we with his kind? Ah, he has come. Peace, my son. It is not appointed to us to judge our fellow man. Grants alone reserves that power. I apologize for our rudeness earlier. You must be Ryudo the Geohound, correct? I am sorry to have kept you waiting. So what business does a noble priest of the Church of Granas have with a lowly Geohound like me? I believe that was stated in my letter. You did read the letter, did you not? Come now, father. For a priest, your lack of faith is most disturbing. Easy now. Enough, Skye. So, father, you need a bodyguard. Talk. There's a tower outside of town. Garmia Tower. We will hold a ceremony there tonight under the light of the full moon. I want you to take one of our sisters there. Once the ceremony is over, I want you to bring her back here. I don't buy it. The church has never sought help from outside before, and this is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous Geohound. Not order against you, lad. You need not always walk in anger and pain. All troubles can be resolved with prayer and... Then I suggest you start praying your sister over at your tower. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Please. Fine, I'll do the job, but save your sermons. Gold has a finer voice. The sister whom you'll be protecting is waiting in the church. Please ready yourself and come along. Don't worry about the girl. I've never botched a job, and I don't plan to start. No movie?